You turn the key, nothing. Just a sad little click. Your car, which worked perfectly yesterday, is now a very expensive paperweight. The battery is dead. And of course, you've got somewhere to be. Good news. You can fix this in 5 minutes with a second car and two cables. Bad news. Most people do it wrong, and a few of them earn a nasty spark for it. Here's the myth. People think jumping a car just fills the dead battery back up. It doesn't. Not really. Let me show you what's actually going on. And here's the dangerous part nobody bothers to warn you about. The order you clip the cables matters. Get the last one wrong and you're clipping next to a tiny bomb. Relax. It's easy to get it right. You just have to know why. Your car has a battery, a heavy box with two metal knobs on it. Each knob is a plus, one knob is a minus, red for plus, black for minus. Remember that. The battery's only real job is one violent burst of power, spinning the starter motor, which kicks the engine to life. That takes a huge gulp. A dead battery just can't manage that first gulp anymore. So we borrow the gulp from a friend's healthy battery instead. That's all a jump start is. A quick loan of power to crank the engine once. Once the engine's running, a part called the alternator takes over. The alternator is a little generator spun by the engine. It makes electricity as you drive. So the dead battery isn't really charged by the other car. It's just lent enough to start. Now, why the fuss about the order? One word: hydrogen. Old batteries can leak a little hydrogen gas. Hydrogen plus a spark equals a tiny fireball, and clipping a cable onto a live terminal makes a spark. So we spark far from the battery. Keep that one idea in your head, and everything else makes sense. Okay, real steps, real order. Two cars nose to nose, both engines off. Pop both hoods. Find four metal knobs in total, two plus, two minus. Grab your red cable. Clip one end to plus on the dead battery. Take the other red end, clip it to plus on the good battery. Now the black cable. Clip one end to minus on the good battery. Here's the famous one. The last black clip does not go on the dead battery. Instead, clip it to bare, unpainted metal on the dead car, a shiny bolt or a bracket. Why? The last clip sparks, and we want that spark nowhere near that hydrogen. So, red dead, red good, black good, black to metal. Four clips in that order. Now start the good car, let it run for 2 minutes. It's gently topping up the dead battery, just enough to crank. Now try the dead car. It should grumble, cough, and roar back to life. Nothing? Wait 2 more minutes and try again. The cables get warm, that's normal. It started, don't celebrate yet. Now you undo it in exact reverse order. Black of the metal, black of the good battery, red of good, red of dead. Last clip on is the first clip off. Every single time. But it's running now. So I'm fixed, right? Not quite. Your battery is still nearly empty. The engine is the only thing keeping the lights on. So drive 20 to 30 minutes. No stopping. That gives the alternator time to actually refill the battery as you roll. Turn it off too soon and you're right back to the sad little click. Why not just clip that last black to the dead minus? It's closer, because hydrogen, remember? The battery terminal is exactly where the gas likes to hide. The spark belongs far away. Cars aren't phones. You don't get to be lazy about the order. No second car around? A jump pack does the donor's whole job. It's a spare battery in a lunchbox. Same rules. Red to plus, black to bare metal. Then switch it on. And if the car dies again tomorrow, the jump worked fine. Your battery or alternator is the real culprit. That means a new battery, not another jump. That's it. Jumping a car isn't magic, and it isn't scary if you respect one rule. Spark away from the battery. Everything else is just red, red, black metal. Say it with me. Red to dead, red to donor. Black to donor, black to metal. Remove in reverse. Then drive it like you mean it. Before you go, one quick favor. Is there something school never actually taught you? Something you've always nodded along to but never really understood? Put it in the comments and I'll draw it out for you badly. Because somehow, the worse the drawing, the better it sticks. Worst artist you'll ever learn from. Best teacher you've got. So, drop your topic below. See you in the next one.